currently 3:43 and today is 14th October, Saturday. And this is my to-do list for today. I'm going to do the full maths NCRT chapter 4 as I had already mentioned yesterday also. And then I'm going to do the chemistry, the full lecture of chemistry of around, I think I have like around 3 hours or 3 hours 20 minutes of the lecture left. Then I'll do history, the chapter print culture. Then I have already done editing. And then I'll do Madam Rides the Bus from English. So I'm already done with the editing part, so I'll just take it. So I'll start off with maths right now. So let's put a timer of 2 hours. Which will end at 5:43. So yeah, let's start. So here I was practicing the chapter 4 of mathematics, quadratic equations, and there were some questions which I had already done while watching the lecture, like the first question of exercise 4.4. I had already done all the questions from that first part, so I did not repeat that again. And other than that, I was also marking a few questions with pencil. The questions which I couldn't answer in the very first go, I just marked them so that I can practice them once again. And I had also put a stopwatch just to keep a track on the amount of time I was taking to complete a particular question. And also, there's just this thing that I have noticed that when I pressurize myself to do it within 2 minutes, it doesn't happen. But when I just go with the flow and don't really see the timer, it just happens within 2 minutes. So I think that you also have to be a little relaxed. Yes, you need to take good stress because good stress is extremely important. If you're carefree, then you won't be able to do much. So I think that it is important to be under good stress, but at the same time it is also very important to be a little relaxed and to just go with the flow and enjoy the process. Okay, so it is currently 5:46 and I'm not done with the chapter yet. I have done all the examples and I've done 2 exercises. I'm still left with 2 more exercises which I'll do after coming back. I also have history and chemistry left, so yeah, I have a lot of work to do. But I'll first complete my work of maths and then only I'll move to some other subject because I have to complete it today. I also have to complete chemistry today. So yeah, let's see. I'll come after 6:10 and I'm not going to take any break right now. I'll just start doing mathematics and then I'll just take a break only when I am done with the chapter. Let's start. So it is okay. So it is currently 7:11 and I am finally done with my maths chapter 4. I'm so happy. Okay. So right now I will take a break of right now I'll take a break of 17 minutes. Okay. And then I'll come back and I'll start doing chemistry. So it is currently 7:33 and right now I'm going to put a timer off which will end at 9:34. So yeah, let's start doing chemistry. So when I was halfway through, I realized that there was some parts in which I had some doubt in, and as a result, I couldn't understand what was being taught in the lecture. So that's why I started doing the NCRT. And when I read the NCRT, I had a lot of things cleared up in my mind. After that, I watched another video related to the functional groups. In that particular topic, I had a little doubt. So that's why I watched a video, and then it was like my doubt was clear. And then I read the NCRT thoroughly once again, so that at least I can understand what is being taught in the lecture. Otherwise, it was just like all the information was just getting cluttered up in my mind, and I just could not grasp anymore. So now I think that setting a target, like watching 3 hours of a lecture, even when you don't understand anything, is completely baseless. So yeah, I don't think that I'll be setting these kind of targets again in future. So it is currently 9:34, and I'm not done with the lecture because in the middle of the lecture I just felt like that I couldn't understand anything because there was just so much information and I couldn't get enough time to grasp it. So I have had to read the textbook. So right now my target is not to just complete the lecture because I think that those kind of targets are wrong. So yeah, right now my target is not to complete the lecture, but it is to read however has been whatever has been done in the lecture. And once I'm done with reading that portion, I may begin with the lecture once again. So yeah, I may not be able to complete the lecture today, but that's all right because I will do chemistry for at least 3 hours today. So I'll just take a break of 15 minutes, which will end at 9:50, and at 9:50 I'll start doing chemistry again, and I might start watching the lecture again, but right now the target is not to complete it. So yeah, I hope you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So when I started doing chemistry again, there were a few sections in which I had a doubt. So I had just written them down with a pencil in the textbook only, so that when I go to school, I can ask these doubts to my chemistry teacher. And yeah, that's how I have always been doing it. So after that, I started watching the lecture again. I started continuing with the lecture, and this time actually I could easily understand. And the last time I was just getting so confused, but this time, like, I could easily understand whatever was being taught. And I was also writing down some important points, and I was also making my notes. And right now, I think that this chapter will require a little bit more time because it just has a lot of new things. Currently 10:53 and I'm done with my chemistry work. So I'll take a break of 15 minutes. I still have some part of the lecture which I'll have to complete, and I'll complete it tomorrow, but I've still done 3 hours of chemistry, so I guess that counts and compensates. So this timer will end at 11:09, and that would be my last study session. I'll do history for 40 minutes, and then I'll directly move to English, and I'll start doing Madam Rides the Bus. So yeah. Actually 12:20, and I am done with all my tasks for today. So except the chemistry lecture thing, which I've already explained about. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.